Welcome to Sunburst Markets this day, where we talk all things market. We talk business news updates, we talk stock updates, we talk investing updates, we talk commodities, we talk forex, we talk about cryptos, insurance, personal finance, startups, and real estate. And we talk about news making headlines from across the globe. So this day on Sunburst Markets, what is making headlines in the business markets? Let's get into it. On our business news today, some of the top stories coming out of business is about Netflix. If you're a fan of Netflix, what is happening to Netflix this week? The CEO of Netflix is off to Israel to oppose some laws there that might affect the company. Let's watch out for that story and see how it goes. If you are new to our channel, please click the subscribe button, click notification. We bring you all things from a common sense perspective. We bring you news, we bring you economics, we bring you entrepreneurship, we bring you investment tips, we bring you things around forex and much more. Be part of our community, comment in the section and give us ideas. If you want to be a guest on our channel, let us know, and let's keep the conversation going as we become more informed and make better decisions. So back to economic news. If you want to know more about that story on the Netflix CEO and what legislation he's off to Israel to oppose, go to Sunburst Markets. Check the link in the description and you would get more information about this. Other stories making headlines in India, talking about the Prime Minister celebrating the Worldwide Yoga Day. You might want to check that out if you're a fan of yoga. You might want to check out about the Worldwide Yoga Day. And what is happening to Twitter? The board is set to unanimously endorse the 44 billion purchase of Twitter by the world's #1 richest person, Elon Musk. So we should see the finalization of this deal and what else is in store for Twitter, the future of Twitter and free speech, as Elon Musk puts it. Let's check out this story and let's watch the space and see what happens. So what is happening to market? Bitcoin and crypto market continues to be volatile, now trading above the 20,000 US dollar mark. But what is the impact of that on market, on the Dow Jones, on futures and other things? Are they bouncing? Check out this and other stories on Sunburst Markets. Just go to the link in the description. And if you're a fan of the markets, go check this out so you can make better decisions. Other stories, we are seeing a comeback of Airbus 380. What this means in the midst of what we see in terms of fuel increases. We've seen fuel increases continues due to the war between Russia and Ukraine. So what does this mean for aviation and heavy oil consumer markets? Check out this article on sunburstmarkets.com. Check the link in the description and you can get more so that you can make more decisions, better decisions. So there is another article on Sunburst Markets talking about how to determine a market backside. You want to know what's happening, the downsides of a market. You want to know 3 methods to determine this. Check out this article. There are other articles talking about the Fed, the role of the Fed and the crypto volatility. Check out these and other interesting stories on Sunburst Markets. So let's look at what is happening in investment world. So there there is an article talking about we haven't seen a carnage like this. Is this true? Is it speculation? Have we seen a carnage like this? You want to check what is happening to the markets and whether the current carnage is real, is perception, and what could be the implication of this on your own personal business decisions. Go to Sunburst Markets and read more about these articles. Let's jump into commodities. What is happening in the world of commodity? Libya oil has manufactured or has come up with as much as 800,000 barrels of oil a day, says the minister. Libya oil is trying to increase output to deal with the global shortfall. And these and other articles related to commodities on sunburstmarkets.com. Check the link in the description and get more about this. The increases in fuel prices, the increases in gasoline prices across the globe requires that every consumer, every individual needs to put an eye on what is happening in this market. And this story is one of those that you would want to call. Another thing is about the fears of global recession, whether you look at the north, the south, what are the challenges of global recession? So we can check out this article talking about recession, talking about global recession and its impact on different nations. Check out these on Sunburst Market. So in Forex, in Forex news, there is an article talking about inflation in Canada. Inflation in Canada stands at 7.7%, and this is highest since 1983. So the US dollar, Canadian dollar, they are still at a fairly good point, but inflation is quite up, and these levels were seen in 1983, close to 40 years ago. So it is important that we watch this article, check out this article so you can make better consumer purchase decisions in the face of high inflation. How do you make buying decisions? How does it affect your bread, your butter, your food, your consumption, your bills, and everything else? How do you adjust your life to be able to adapt to this? So it is important that you can check out these articles, and it can inform you to make better decisions. Another article is about Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is experiencing disaster. And this article, you can also check out this article on Sunburst Markets. So these and many articles, there are articles on Sunburst Markets this week on Forex. You want to look about what is happening in the world of Forex, stories on the volatility of your crypto market. Bitcoin now above 20K after it had dropped to 17K. So that market remained volatile, but more on this article, you can check it out for yourself. Check the link in the description, sunburstmarkets.com. If you are not a subscriber to our YouTube channel, please subscribe, hit the notification button, and you would continue to be a part of our community. Comment, read the articles, make comments in the chat. So let's keep the conversation going, and we continue to be informed, we continue to know more, and we make better personal decisions every day, investment decisions, market decisions. Other stories talking about various on the area of crypto. Another story talking about Republicans' surge to counter efforts to curtail crypto mining. We know that conservatives and Republicans really don't buy into the theory or the philosophy of much government or great government regulations and all that. And it comes as no surprise that they are set up to counter any effort to curtail crypto mining in the US or anywhere else in the world. Let's watch out that story, check out the details of that story, and as it builds up. So other stories on insurance, if you're a business and in the midst of COVID, in the midst of all kinds of things, risk in the market, downtown recession, and all kinds of things, you need to keep an eye on what is happening on insurance. So it would be important to check some of the articles on insurance. On Sunburst Markets, there are various articles there. So you can see some articles there talking about some regulations in the insurance world, talking about various acquisitions in the insurance world and appointments in the insurance world, and some of the things that might affect your coverage, your business. Check out these articles and make better decisions. In personal finance world, there is an article there, interesting one, that everyone that is asking, what are my options in a recession? What are my options in a market downturn? And there is an article there saying investing throughout a market downturn. So you can check out this article. How do you invest during a recession? How do you invest during a market downturn? Check out this article. Let's keep the conversation going. What are your investment options in times like this? On the startups, there is an article talking about how to use 10,000 US dollar small enterprise that turns into a digital giant. So how do you turn from a small amount? It's always important to see what is happening in digital world. The world is digital now. There is another 3 suggestions, another article there talking about how to construct a profitable subscription-based enterprise. And this is very important in this era, of the global technology world, digital world. How do you make money online? There is another interesting article there on 5 instruments to use in your business-to-business advertising. Check out these and many more articles on sunburstmarkets.com so that you can make better investment decisions. You can make better personal finance decisions. You can be informed about how to make your financial, let your money work for you, get more investment decisions, make more. Be aware. This all information on this channel is basically for information's sake. If you want personalized financial advice, you want personalized crypto advice, investment advice, stock market advice, you need to contact your personal finance advisor or send us a message and we can assist or direct you. But no content on this channel is to be deemed as investment advice. Thank you for being part of this video today. I'm talking about your headlines, all things business, stocks, market, invest in commodities, forex, crypto, insurance, personal finance, startups, and real estate. I'll see you in the next video. Keep watching, keep sharing. Let's keep growing this community.